Pretty good.
Business good?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That protest got a couple good hits on that protest.
Did you?
Yeah.
I saw a couple of videos. I wasn't there. This is the first one I haven't been at in a long time. I'm done with that.
Cool.
So, I'm no more RRT for me.
I dressed up in ROT for that one.
ROT.
ROT, whatever it's called. What's it called?
RRT? Rapid response time?
Rapid response. Yeah. ROT. Why do I always say that?
I don't know. So, well, I guess when you say it fast, it could be ROT. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, rot. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they had the Proud Boys were all upset because of like Portland police entrapped us and stuff.
Well,
like that.
yeah. So now it's like, I mean, you guys, I know you guys have a different perspective on things than we do, but I mean, it seems like for me, we were always damned if we do, damned if we didn't.
Yeah.
And now it's like we're damned if we do, damned if we don't on this side and on this side.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, why even bother? Why even bother?
Just let them have at it.
It's just, I saw one video where dude got like
knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, with the dude trying to hit the guy with the ass.
He was like,
yeah. Yeah, he was out before he hit the floor.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He stiffened up quick too.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I mean, for me, that sort of thing was always just kind of like front row seat to entertainment anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like,
That's all it is to me.
So, yeah.
It's just sad that people have to fight over their political differences.
That's the thing. It's like, just, you know what? We can all agree to disagree on things, but it's gone way too far. I mean, it really has.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty conservative dude. I mean, I'll admit that. But at the same time, it's like, we can talk about our differences, and we don't have to fight over it. And we're just, I have different viewpoints. Try to convince me to accept, your beliefs, and I'll try to convince you to accept mine, and we'll just meet in the middle somewhere, right?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
One thing I like about cop watching is, at least with Film the Police, we don't believe in violence unless violence comes to us first.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean no, I see what you're saying with I know you guys get people in your face all the time too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Antifa, I'm like, wait a second.
was that down on Macadam or?
That was down on the Patriot Prayer.
Oh, the one
In March.
downtown.
Yeah.
Not the Occupy dude.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they lined up.
They were
as soon
launching
as-
it into the other park.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
And it's like, wait a second. The conservatives, because I call them conservatives, I don't call them fascists or Nazis.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them don't know what a Nazi is.
Yeah.
They marched their lines right into Antifa.
Yeah.
And then Homeland Security started launching their less lethal into Antifa, and I'm like, wait a second.
What are they using? Is it pepper ball or?
Yeah, pepper balls,
balls.
I think, yeah. Because they were hitting the ground with it, probably.
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Then.
I thought DHS was only there to protect the park.
No, if you notice or not, they're the ones that launched them into the
Other park.
into the other park and into the crowd.
Oh.
I don't even know how many like actual RRT squads were there, like Portland RRT squads. I don't know. I mean, I think it was mostly like the Homeland Security people, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Homeland Security. You had Portland Police, and you had Multnomah County Sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Patriots were all butthurt because they said that Portland Police promised to have a police motorcade plus motorcycles protecting them the whole march, and I'm just like, that's asking for a lot, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we've ever done like a protection detail for a march. I mean, we do traffic control stuff for permitted marches, but I mean, we don't do like protection details, really, It's like,
That's what I was tripping on too. I'm like, what? You're telling me that they said they promised to do this, like protect you? I don't know.
yeah, I don't either. never heard of that.
I don't know how happy the riot squads would be having to protect the Patriot prayer when they're marching right into Antifa.
Well, that's the thing is, yeah. I mean, you go out and I mean you're there to avoid that sort of thing, and then when it's just like, hey, here we go, you know.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, I don't. I think at that point, if I was in charge, I'd be like, all right, you guys are on your own.
Yeah, I think that's how it should be. Just let them fucking go at it.
Mm.
Of course, I mean, there's politics that go in.
Yeah.
You know, too. It's like, well, look, the police didn't do anything, and it's well, like I said, I mean, that's a no-win situation for us.
Yeah.
Mm. Then their mad pick is the Portland police called it a riot and canceled the permits.
Well, by definition, it was a riot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
it didn't happen quick.
If you look at the ORS, a riot is
5
it
or
doesn't
more.
yeah, it doesn't take much.
No.
So, I mean, we could call a lot of things a riot that we don't, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that was a big short brawl.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But
it went down,
you
but for like,
front row seat. Good.
yeah.
Nice entertainment.
But yeah, I was pissed at both sides there because, you know, Antifa always tries to get things going, and then the Proud Boys always try to instigate Antifa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, do your thing. Don't talk about Antifa. Talk about your stuff.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think a certain contingent of both of those groups is there looking for a confrontation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it
It's
is.
just like anything, really. I mean, you know, there's bad actors in both sides, but it keeps us employed. It keeps you guys entertained, right? You know.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I didn't get down there in time for all the bottle stuff going on, but Mike said that when he looked up, the sky was full of stuff. Well, if you got riot cops in the middle of that, you know, you guys stand just as much chance of getting hurt as one of the protesters.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can tell you, I can run down a list of things that I've either been hit with or seen people. I saw who was it? Shoot, one of our sergeants got hit in the helmet with an open knife. It was me. Okay.
shit.
Yeah. So I mean, just things like that. It's like I could run a list of things.
I got a
we've seen thrown at
videotape of
us
one
and
of the
stuff.
sergeants getting hit by a rock.
Yeah. Well, and then there's a couple. You know, I mean, after the protests and stuff, I used to, when I was on RRT, I'd watch the videos and shoot, there was one where somebody just like full on fastball to the back of the head with a half full water bottle exploded on the sergeant's, on the back of the sergeant's head. It's like, you know, that shit's gonna hurt, you know.
It is.
But I don't know. Of course, they have their views. It's like, you know, we come all, you know, loaded to the teeth with all of our gear and everything too. Whatever.
And then what happens when one side, like the conservatives, decide, well, the Portland police aren't protecting us well enough.
Yeah.
We need to carry our own weapons, and we
yeah.
won't meet in the federal park.
Yeah.
That's when it goes down. I doubt that'll happen though.
Like I said, now I get to watch it from afar. I don't have to go deal with any of that anymore. So I'll watch it on the news, and I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it at all.
Mm-hmm.
13 years is long enough.
I don't know how many people I poured milk into their eyes the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
You know, so I mean, I don't know the chemistry of it, but I'm pretty sure that milk like kind of seals it in.
The milk of magnesia or whatever?
Yeah, it gives you, I mean, anything gives you like a cooling effect, but I think if you pour something like that in, it's like it can actually like clog your pores and seal the heat in.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
the
Even the
street
eyeballs?
medics teach you to do that. Put mix 50-50.
I don't know if they're doing the right thing. Water is the best. Water and air, really. Yeah, water and air.
Yeah.
I did a class, so I'm super sensitive to it. I took a class and I took a full you know, I took a full exposure, and shoot, that I think I was feeling it for a good 4 or 5 hours afterwards.
Yeah, in Salem, I took a blast of that stuff to the face.
Yeah.
And it took several tries to wash it out. Finally, I got most of it washed out.
Yeah.
Headed in. I was taking 205. Then I go, I'm going to go over by Mike's. So I went up to where I was on my way to Mike's, and then all of a sudden my eyes just started killing me again.
Yeah. And even if you know you don't wash your hands just right, and you go to wipe it, and it starts all over.
Yeah. And so I went to Glida Valley Hospital, and they had me wash my face with milk.
Really? Okay.
Regular milk.
Regular milk.
Yeah. Huh. Well, yeah, maybe there's something to it then. I always was under the impression that it kind of seals everything in, but you know, like I said, I don't even know where I heard that, so I could be totally wrong.
This guy's saying he's served him with eviction papers. Like, I don't dip my feet in that stuff, you know? Like,
well, he said it was a letter. All it was a letter, like a notice, because they're selling. But see, I don't know. Honestly, with that, I don't know. I wasn't. No. I don't know if it was. I mean, I don't know if you have to go through the county for that. I don't.